Hey everybody, Pete Blank here with another edition of Pete's Points with the newest member of the Pete's Points family. This is Gracie Lou. Gracie Lou is a 10-week-old Labrador Retriever. I'm not sure if it's good news or bad news that we have her now, but we've got her and we're having a great time with her. And as you can tell, we're doing a lot of training with her right now. And it got me thinking about different ways we can train our employees. So the first thing I want you to be aware of when you've got a new employee is you got to have all the right instruments that you can train them with. So for the dog, for example, I've got my little English show leash here that I'm using her to try and work on training with. I got my fanny pack. It's got all the treats in her that I can use for training. I've got my clicker that I can use for training. Do you have the right tools to train your employees? They're going to need things like, what are your expectations? What do you have as far as your policy manuals? Do you have the right tools and resources to train your employees? So that's number one. You've got to have all the right tools. Number two, when it comes to training a new employee, you have to have patience. My patience is being tried with this little whippersnapper because she doesn't do things exactly the way I would want them done. Same thing with your employees. They're brand new. You want them to act and behave a certain way. You got to set up your expectations and have patience with them. And number three, the third thing you have to do with a new employee, just like a new puppy, is use positive reinforcement. Sometimes we want to jump down the new employee's throat and say, you're not doing it right, you're not getting things done right. And I used to do that with my dog that I had before this one, Lulabelle. I would do a whole lot of stuff, and if she messed up in the house, I would rub her nose in it and be negative. Now I'm going more with the positive recognition and saying, hey, you're doing a great job. You're in the shot with me, you're on Pete's Points, and you're going to get recognized for that. So again, here's the three things to new employees. Have the right tools, have all the things you need for training. Number two, have some patience. And number three, be sure you offer positive recognition within the first couple of weeks to make them feel comfortable, like they're a part of your family. If you want to follow her, you can follow me on Trussville Pete on Instagram. That's where all the posts about Gracie Lou will be. So if you like dogs and you're a puppy person, feel free to follow her adventures at Trussville Pete on Instagram. If not, just keep taking care of those new employees. And that's all for today for this edition of Pete's Points.